Hi, this is Zach with Warner Wound. Today I have to review the Techne Sparrowhawk II in black PVD with a khaki strap. The watch is also available in stainless steel with a stainless steel bracelet and various other strap options. This model retails for $269 through Techne's website. As you can clearly see, it is an aviation style chronograph. This is the second Sparrowhawk chronograph they made. The first one was powered by a mechanical movement, and this one features a Seiko VK63 Mecha quartz movement. What that means is it's a quartz-based watch with a mechanical chronograph function. The Seiko VK63 movement that powers the Sparrowhawk II has a mechanical chronograph function, which I'll demonstrate here. As you can see, the sweep of the second hand is much smoother than it is on a typical quartz chronograph, and that's because this is essentially a mechanical chronograph. Rather than on a quartz chronograph, which is powered by single motors, this is powered by a gear train, which is powered by a motor. And the end result is that you have this mechanical function. Now, on top of being more precise and showing 1/5 of second intervals, another advantage is instant snapback, which I'll show you now. So you stop the chronograph and reset it, and it springs back instantly. The Sparrowhawk II is an aviator-style chronograph, which means it's kind of based on the instruments seen in cockpits of airplanes. And what you have that kind of is defining about that is these large 12 and 6 numerals, the minute counters going around, or second counters, these large hour marks, and then the subdials for the chronograph, which actually, I should say, are not all chronograph function. What you have here is a 24-hour or military time subdial, small second subdial, which is representative of the quartz-based movement, and then here is the 60-minute register for the chronograph. One of the cool things that Techne does for the watch that's kind of unique is that they use different styled hands for every function. So you have these large Roman sword styled hands for the time. For the 24-hour or military time, you have this cool, like, oversized arrow. For the second hand, you just have this little marker, and then the chronograph hands kind of match each other, which is smart, so it creates like a family, so you know the function, which are just these stick hands with loom. And I really like, actually, on the chronograph 60-second counter, this little circle that's at the end. It's just a very nice detail. One of the cool things about this dial is that it's really matte black, and the matte black perfectly matches the PVD, which creates a really consistent look from the case to the dial. And then the markers are all in this kind of greenish khaki loom, which gives it the whole thing kind of a vintagey look. There's also the date window here between 4 and 5, which is black text on white, which stands out a little, might be a little bit disruptive, but it's also easily readable. The Sparrowhawk II has really nice finish and build quality, especially for a watch in this price range. As you can see, the PVD coating on the stainless steel body is really even, and it's very matte, it's very dense, which is what we really like to see in a black PVD. It also matches the dial perfectly, which creates a kind of a nice flow from the case into the dial. In terms of the build quality, it's very sturdy, which is good. The crown and the pushers are very solid, which is partly also due to the mechanical chronograph function, that these chrono pushers are really stiff, which is nice. The screw-down crown has a really nice diamond texture to it. It grips your fingers very well. It's very easy to adjust. You can also see it has a little Techne logo on it. Looking at the case back of the watch, which is also treated with PVD, which is a nice detail. It features various things about the watch, kind of what you'd expect. And I like what they did, how it's etched into the black, so you just kind of have two different variations on black to read the various information. All in all, the build quality is at least what you'd expect. The case of the Sparrowhawk II is 41.5 millimeters in diameter and 11.7 millimeters thick, making it a very comfortable mid-size watch. Kind of fits perfectly in that range where it's not, it's big, it stands out, and it's kind of sporty looking, but it's not oversized or ridiculous in any way. It's also quite a light watch, which makes it comfortable to wear, and that's most likely due to the quartz movement, which is just a nice change of pace every now and then. The look of the watch is very appealing. The all black PVD case with the matte black dial and the khaki colored hands and strap give it this military, kind of vintage military look, which I find very appealing. It's also very easy to wear. It kind of goes with everything, which is due to the black body and the kind of khaki strap give it this black and brown effect. The 20 millimeter strap, khaki strap that this comes with is very nice. It's very comfortable. I think it looks great on the watch. It makes the PVD stand out, and it makes the markings on the dial stand out. It's also very comfortable, strap to wear. Has some nice details on it, such as these leather reinforcements and the black PVD buckle. All in all, I think it's just it's just a very easy watch to put on and wear, which is always a positive. I really like the packaging of the Techne Sparrowhawk. It comes in this unbleached, recycled cardstock box with this very minimal printing on it, which is kind of in a typewriter font, and it gives it this military kind of like you've been issued this watch rather than buying it, which just kind of is fun and gives everything a cool feel. Just opening up this box, you see that the watch itself is then contained in this kind of a harder neoprene kind of case. It's very sturdy. It'll definitely keep the watch in good condition during shipping, and it's usable. Aesthetically, it's not that exciting to me, but it's functionally good. You can see opening it up. It's very simple. It's just a couple of pieces of foam, the watch sandwiched in there. Definitely secure. The watch also comes with this really great manual, which they call the field manual, also keeping with this military theme. I like that they put a nice emphasis on the graphic design here. I think a lot of manuals you get with watches are, they're purposeful, but they're not very exciting. You just kind of toss them away. This, I'd keep around just because it's cool. Once again, it's printed on this recycled stock. You go in and it's on this kind of light newsprint paper, which is pretty cool. Here's a certificate and warranty. You go in, there's table of contents. Just flipping through, there's a lot of really great content in here, some of which just describes the function of the watch. Other things describe, useful information, such as here is a world map of time zones and, how those relate to general mean time. It's just a great addition to the watch. To sum up, the Techne Sparrowhawk II is a very exciting and unique watch, especially in the price range. At $269, it really offers a lot. It has this cool Seiko VK63 Mecha Quartz movement, which gives you the precision of a mechanical chronograph, as well as the accuracy of a quartz watch. It has really nice finishing, a really great black PVD coating, a black dial. It looks great. It really, is a very comfortable watch to wear with a nice aesthetic. And it also, they go through these extra steps and give you this cool manual and this and the cool box. It really is well presented. All in all, I think it's if you're looking for a chronograph in this price range, it's a definite contender.